Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mayo Packet. I'm Johanna.medranda.
And I'm chefrossflack.
Today, we have a very special guest, T.Barb in the house with Barb's beef.
Beef.
Which isn't real beef.
Yeah.
We're excited. We're scared.
Intimidating.
Yeah, Ross has cried several times. So thanks for joining us and enjoy the episode.
Hell yeah.
Hello! Hi, T. Hi. Motherfucking T.Barb up in the house. And of course, Chef Ross Flack is with us. And what are we making today, T? What do we got cooking?
Okay, so everybody knows I'm a plant-based eater. I'm the first plant-based eater with a hot dog cart, though, so don't get it twisted. I just don't get high off my own supply.
I'm so glad you mentioned that.
So today we're going to be making what I love, which is a corned beef sandwich. It's a deli-style corned beef sandwich, but it's vegan. So if everybody knows Metro Detroit, we go crazy for like corned beef. We're
Ross knows it.
Town. And I found the deli here called Mudgy's that makes an excellent vegan corned beef. Because a lot of times it tastes like plastic. So we're making Barb's beef today.
Barb's beef.
I think you named it that, and I love that name. Barb needs some beef, but today we're going to eat Barb's beef.
That's right. Shout out Mudgy's. Mudgy's is a very well-known Detroit deli. They kill it. When they do their lobster rolls, there's like a line around the corner and yada yada. So if you're local, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, check out Mudgy's if you're ever in town. So what has this process been like for you, Ross?
It's been very difficult. So it's my first time ever making seitan.
Okay.
So what I did was a lot of research. And basically it's pretty simple. It's vital wheat gluten, nutritional yeast, and then, you know, I added beet juice for coloring and everything like that, just to keep it more looking like beef. And then I wrapped it and steamed it with pickling spice like you would for a corned beef itself.
Okay.
And then this is the final product right here.
Oh, so you made that loaf.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I really thought you guys were going to go buy some corned beef already made and then you were just going to hook it up.
No.
Oh, so, okay.
I
really want to try this.
I made this morning.
He's been working
This morning?
But he was thawing out the
I got up at
beef.
6 o'clock this morning.
Because it's a process.
Yeah.
It's a whole process.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have a little loaf going on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, well, I hope we like
Made
it.
it just now. And then we've got, you know, everything for Reuben style, right?
Okay.
So we've got rye bread from Chris Belly's Bakery in Royal Oak. We've got Viva Life cheese, and then a vegan mayo-based Russian dressing.
I am so excited. You have it all looking like... Now, what I am excited to see is if you get this cheese to melt, because that's been a thing with vegan cheese.
Vegan cheese
sure.
is a battle.
That it doesn't always melt, so I'm excited to see
It's
that.
absolutely a battle.
I'm already impressed with the loaf.
I know, girl. I know.
So in general, if somebody else comes on and they want a ham sandwich, you guys going?
I'll make the ham, yeah.
I'll make the ham.
Really?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah. I'll boil a ham.
You boil a ham
Yeah.
and make it? Okay.
He's
not?
a chef. He's
All
a
the
real
corned beef-
chef.
All the corned
Doing
beef
the
we've
real
had
thing.
on here, I've done the corned beef. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Which it's been a lot, because you know how it is. You know, you Midwestern people.
Again, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where are you from?
I grew up in upstate New York.
Oh, okay. New York.
Yeah.
No accent. He's an Englishman who grew up in upstate New York with a Midwestern accent.
Oh, wow. What a hell of a... I like the way it's slicing.
Yeah.
Ain't that
I'm
sexy?
really
Look at that.
happy with the way it came out.
And
I was
no,
nervous.
I am.
Not gonna lie.
Because a lot of times it may not even stay solid.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's slicing so good. We might
It
take
really
a couple
it
extra
does have-
slices of that.
It
You
does have a
should,
beef texture to
absolutely.
it.
I love the way it looks so far. Were you happy with the taste of it?
Yeah, it was.
We all
Yeah.
tried a little bit of it, and it's delicious.
It's delicious?
I'm excited. He usually doesn't try it. He'll like the first time he takes a bite is with us over here when we're ready to eat the sandwich. But today he was like, I need to try this. I need to. He's nervous.
It does look good. Now let me tell you, the slicing is a 10 out of 10. And I've watched a lot of this vegan stuff be sliced just because texturally, A lot of times people don't complain about the flavor of vegan. They complain about the texture.
Right. Of course.
So.
Yeah. Like we said, vegan cheese, it always gets stuck up in my teeth and shit. I'm like, I don't even, what is this?
There's no
this
milk
is glue?
to it. Well, don't play me.
Sorry.
Say glue.
Sorry. So you did recently post that you're selling your hot dog cart.
I am.
And that little cutie got you through 10 years of comedy.
Yes, well, almost 9 years. I've been
Yeah.
doing it 9. You know, people kind of want all our little seconds.
That's right.
Yeah, it has. It really has.
That's incredible.
Thank you. And you know, and actually, I've turned down a few sales. So I didn't want people to think because I was selling it, it was out of financial necessity. It was more about it being able to be used and not rotting away.
Right.
And just sitting there.
Yeah.
And I see little things already kind of messing up on it. So I am very particular about the sale.
It's your
of it
baby.
because it got me through a lot. And, you know, financially.
Yeah.
Just even being around the people. And also the customer service aspect really helps with the comedy.
Absolutely. And you're just, if anything, you are a hustler, my friend. Been hustling a long time. I mean, you've been doing stand-up now 9 years.
9 years.
9 years, yeah. And I mean, I remember you were 5 years in, I think, when I met you. Maybe a little less than that.
Maybe it might have been like 3 or 4 because did we meet like before the pandemic a little
Yes,
bit?
before the pandemic, Trixie's time.
Yeah, because we had a good time during the pandemic. Remember I had a party at my house? We'll talk about that later.
We sure did. Oh man, next thing I know, I'm in the back of a motorcycle going down 6 Mile.
It was so fun.
I just got shivers. I just got
Motorcycles.
shivers.
You forgot about that night. That
I
was
forgot
fun.
about that night. We were laughing.
All
We had a
night
good time.
bonfiring.
That's my favorite type of hangout though, is when people are doing nothing but talking shit. Like we're just like ripping on each other, like roasting each other, having so much fun, you know, and all your friends were like, where'd this little Mexican come from? I said, I just live a few blocks up, man. Like I'm around.
They were like, yeah, she's invited every time.
She invited
We had
every
a good
time.
time.
Yeah. I was riding around with the slingshots. I was like, damn, this is fucking dope. I was having so much fun.
That was
That is
back
so
before.
hilarious. That
I'm
was
conservative now.
A daughter of Christ, if you will.
Yes.
Here we are.
He saw the best in me.
I'm dead. We rudely interrupt this episode to talk to you about website building. Go ahead, read the thing.
Sleeping on the Job Media. Sleeping on the Job Media will bring you a web presence without breaking the bank with clients like Johanna.medranda,
That's me.
Property Shift, and Motor City Comedy Festival. They're here to provide ideal online identity to appeal to the masses. If you reference this mail packet ad, Sleeping on the Job will give you 20% off
20% off.
on your
20.
website. Brand new website. Done really well. And if you haven't seen what they do, go to any of the bullshit that I just listed.
Yes, number one bullshit is mine. Go to my website, buy tickets.
Now back to the episode.
Hot dog having vegan chef.
Okay.
You've written a cookbook.
Yes, the Hood Rat Kitchen.
That's right.
Which is my baby.
That's your
So
baby.
I mean, I've done so many things throughout it, and one thing I will
Hustling.
say is, even though the pandemic, I mean, people act like they forget about it so quick. Even though it was a difficult time for so many of us, it was a time where we really got to express other creative lanes that we had that we may not have expressed just on the stage.
Yeah.
So you know, people were around sick and it wasn't a lot of food. We were probably cooking in the house more than ever, so I thought that was a great time to write a cookbook. What else was I doing anyway but riding in slingshots on motorcycles? So I decided to write that cookbook. And also that was a great time for the hot dog cart because of the social distancing issue.
Sure.
So we were pulling up. I was selling the cookbook, you know, selling hot dogs. And it just gave me a time to reflect. And initially I was like, wow, this is horrible for our careers because we were doing so many things like shows and everybody was really getting a chance to know each other, Trixie's.
Yeah.
I had to shout out to my guy Jason. Oh, I love him. I don't see him as much anymore, but I love him. And we used to do Trixie's. I used to sell it out, have a good time. So, you know, you're thinking you're going on tour.
Yep.
You think you're getting ready to go state to state, and then you have a pandemic.
Yep.
And, you know, a lot of us, we had to just transition into other things. And I'm thankful for the hot dog cart. It got me where I am now. And I'm thankful for that cookbook.
That's right.
We might have to add this to it.
Yep. And then your merch, you have shirts that say you don't have to.
You don't have to stay where you start.
You don't have to stay where you start.
Which is just kind of the TED Talk me. It's just the ode to being able to grow.
Which you do have a TEDx.
Yes, I do have a TEDx. Go watch it now.
Watch it right now immediately. Shut this off and go watch it.
Go watch it. It's also on my website. T.BarbIsFunny.com. I have a link where you can go see the TED Talk directly. But you know, just trying to always keep it positive, always trying to continuously reinvent yourself, and also letting people see that we're not just one-trick ponies, you know.
Totally.
We may come up and cuss on the stage and cuss everybody out, and the next minute you may see us giving some inspiration or cooking or, you know, loving on our animals, our families, our kids. So a lot of times as a comedian, do you feel like that? Like they always see you in this just one direction?
100%. I mean, how many times have you know, I've hosted for you or introed you or whatever, and I do my little thing, and you go up and you're like, she's available for baby showers and church, and, you know, making fun of me because I'm so goddamn dirty as a comic. And then I get off stage, or, you know, I talk shit to the crowd, I'm whatever. I'm this tough girl up there. And then I get off stage and people come up to me like, oh, you're so funny. And they try to kind of talk shit with you because they think that's how you are all the time. And then I come back with like, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys being here. And I literally have had a woman be like, where's the bitchy, cunty girl from the stage? I want to meet her. And I'm like, oh, she's just kind of like comes out when I'm up there. Like, I'm not like that all the time, dude. I actually like cry a lot in traffic, so.
You're like the Beyonce, Sasha Fierce thing.
Yes!
Absolutely, because you hosted my audio album.
Yes, I did,
and people were loving it. I mean, people love you, but I love that you're able to show those differences, especially for women.
Especially.
You know, I feel like we're judged a little bit harder as far as the creativity. You know, I feel like other people can go and they can write a drama on Lifetime about everybody cheating and this and that, and they go home to their family and nobody's saying, well, he must be a cheater, instead of understanding we all have imagination.
That's right.
And, you know, these avenues allow us to exhibit that. Because if I say a word any bigger than 5 letters, they say, who the hell is that?
How's it going, babe?
Good. We're almost there.
We're almost there.
I'm looking at it.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm looking.
I'm not lying. I was nervous about this one.
You were nervous.
Yeah.
So, would you say I'm like the guest that probably made you the most nervous so far?
So far.
100%.
Okay.
Because
what was your
everything
best sandwich? Do you feel like it was like, oh, I'm a cakewalk this?
What was it? Well, Rand's was the easiest sandwich.
Rand's was the easiest.
Yeah. His was a grilled cheese with grape jelly on it.
Love that.
Yeah, and it was really good.
Yeah, it was
I
delicious.
like grilled cheese with jelly, actually.
Yeah. He killed, and you know, do you know Rand?
Do I know Rand?
I feel like Cincinnati comic. He's a wild boy. He'd be crazy.
So because my second runner-up was gonna be this sandwich that I get in LA at this place called Ladybird, and
I've heard of Ladybird.
It is a deep fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Ooh, girl.
It's thick brioche bread.
We'll have you back.
It's thick, so no one steals my sandwich. Do you hear me? I'm putting it on record.
Okay, all right.
But just say it's a brioche bread
that
she kind of deep fries, and it's I don't know if it's some type of crusty, nutty type, but it's not quite. But maybe she grounds it up and put it on the outside.
She did
She deep fries it and serves it. You can dip it in Nutella if you want, but the peanut butter is very thin, the jelly is very thin, but the bread is phenomenal. So that was gonna, if I couldn't pull this one off, I was coming with the Ladybird peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Were those custom made?
Yes, they were custom made. My girl, And Detroit does them. A Provo Love. You can go look her up. She does. I have some What Up Dough ones. And you know everybody knows the only in Detroit, so I have those. And then she made me some Joy Roll ones. And of course, shout out to Jersey Brotique, which is also on 6 Mile.
Okay.
I rode past them.
I sure did. Terrifying.
And I got these Lions jerseys from him last year. So he has all the custom. Because you know you can get the white ones, the black ones.
Does it say your name on the back?
No, not this.
Okay, good.
But he did make me a custom Piston jersey 313 with T.Barb on the back.
Okay.
But you know, I was trying to be incognito. So this was for this is for my game last year. And I'm gonna be too extra.
All right, so you said it looks just like the Mudgy sandwich, and it's smelling good.
It's smelling good.
It's looking
the bread
good.
is toasted perfectly. I will give that cheese melt. Of course, I was looking at that, analyzing that. You can even see it through the bread.
Seriously.
So I am happy with the cheese melt, but we'll have to see how that sauce and how that actual meat that's not meat
ties together.
Right,
and
ready?
the stack too. The
stack
stack is always
good.
impressive.
Now
Cheers.
the stack is bigger than Muddy's because you're
Cheers.
paying at Muddy's, so
Cheers.
they don't want to give you that much.
Cheers.
That's very true.
Wow.
That's incredible. I want a million of those. I don't know how, I'm not a vegan person. But holy shit. Babe, what were you nervous for?
I mean, so many reasons.
No, very juicy,
Yeah.
more juicy. I think it's juicier. I think that's with the slices being cut a little thicker.
Uh-huh.
It maintains the juiciness instead of getting thin. That's really, really good. Really good. Next time I probably would add a little more red. Not for me, but for those people who aren't vegan, who are looking for, you know, sometimes it can just be aesthetics of it being red.
Sure.
But this is a really good sandwich.
Thank
The
you.
sauce is not overpowering. One thing, because even at Mudgy, sometimes I don't get the Russian sauce. I want to tell you that because I know y'all looked up the sandwich degrees because it could be too tangy for me, but it's not.
Great.
Sounds like you've done it again, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so delicious.
Damn, am I gonna have to make seitan all the time now?
You might
You know,
have
I
to.
think that
God, it's way better than I thought it was
you
gonna
could definitely sell those loaves.
be. Yeah.
Vegans will love that. I went to a vegan deli and I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
Really? Things were just like a little dry or what?
It just wasn't as good as I would have thought to be pegging as a vegan deli. I'm expecting this place to be.
You're gonna call yourself a
specialty.
deli.
And now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have the hot dogs, but I had the burgers. I bought like some bacon strips, some other stuff, and just sometimes I expect some of the products not to hit because everybody's taste buds are so different, but none of them hit for me. So this is when if I wanted to go to a vegan deli and I'm like, I want to get a pound of something, this is what I would want.
Right. Awesome. That's great.
That's a good
Yeah,
compliment.
and that's the thing. I've been friends with so many vegan chefs over the years, like Bourbon and Wolf's in Albany, New York. Like that, they do such a good job that I was like, why am I gonna try to go up against something like that?
Yeah.
But this came out better than, much better than I anticipated. I was sweating.
Yeah,
So-
and it can be plasticky too.
Right.
Absolutely.
So with the seitan, I can taste whatever flavor profile that you put in it
Exactly.
to give it that because of course I'm analyzing the meat a little more. Because another thing about vegan meats, bad aftertaste sometimes.
Sure.
You can bite into it and really like it, and then after get that little hint of plastic, that little hint of
Cardboard.
you know, whatever that taste was. So this you did a good job.
Thank you
did a
so
good
much.
job. Now
Yeah,
of course
I'm
it's
stoked.
not gluten free, guys.
No, not even close. It
Yeah.
is entirely gluten.
Yeah, so don't at us. Really quick before we sign off for a second, I want to talk about Only in Detroit, which is hilarious. And was this kind of random idea that you had, or like how did that even come about?
Oh my God. So Only in Detroit really came about one day I was riding past this Family Dollar. I'm sorry, I probably messed up my whole lipstick.
No, you look great. You look good.
I was riding past this Family Dollar and it had a house door on it. And what got me was not that it was just a house door. It was like a real house door, like with the regular knob. It wasn't a deadbolt on it. You know, it wasn't like the half glass where you could see out the top. It didn't have the peephole. Like you don't even know what's on the other side of this door. And it was the winter time, and it was like, I was like, oh my God, I was riding, and something was like, nah, go get that door. And as I was getting it, a lady was coming out, she had tripped, you know, and I was like, only in Detroit, real house door. And it just went viral. And then, you know, when the guy says, let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah.
So I had did that a couple times. I was like, that would sound good if I said it like, what up, dog? Yeah, and then started. So then that way, because I wanted it to be applicable to more than just fighting, you know, just you see a random truck with 3 wheels driving, you know, you see, no, for real. You see a car and the whole trunk is in the front of the car and they're still driving, or I've seen the back of the bed of the truck flipped up like a Lego and they're just, and then all of a sudden, and then after I started seeing so much stuff, people started sending me stuff like, like somebody just sent me, and I didn't even do a voiceover. This a guy was just randomly on the east side on Harper, like doing a wig, just on the corner, no pop-up tent, no sink, just nothing but the mannequin head, and he's on a random Sunday, 5 o'clock. And I mean, really, I mean, it's just so many things. I mean, because even when in LA, you see a lot of crazy stuff. But I mean, Detroit to me is home for what I call the hilarious hustle. Because we hustle so hard that we don't give a damn what we're missing. We'll add to it. Detroit is a place where somebody will be cutting your grass and all they have is an edger. You know, they're gonna do the whole damn grass.
I did see that 3 days ago. Smoke coming out the back, bro, I swear. And I said, I need to get away from this man. He's about to explode. Like, nope, not gonna be good.
Pardon the interruption, but Johanna's here to tell you about some cool stuff.
This episode is brought to you by Kaivi Jewelry,
that too.
A sponsor of Mayo Packet. Britt Vickers, who is the owner and metalsmith of Kaivi Jewelry. Self-taught metalsmiths creating one-of-a-kind and timeless jewelry in her cozy Hazel Park studio, also local. Since 2016, she has been handcrafting pieces that blend timeless design with organic details using high-quality metals and gemstones. Created to be lived in, loved hard, and cherished for a lifetime. I am dripping in Kaivi right now. KaiviJewelry.com and Instagram at Kaivi Jewelry. It is Kaivi Jewelry. Promo code MAYO10 for 10% off. So, dudes watching, get your gals something real nice.
Do it.
And gals, get yourself something nice. Why not?
Now back to the episode.
Well, where can the people find you? Before we get into our extended bonus content where you can find it on Patreon, where can we find you in the world, T.Barb?
Well, they can find me all over. I'm between really Detroit and LA, even though most of the shows I'll be doing now are going to be LA exclusive. But they can always go to my website, which is tbarbisfunny.com. tbarbisfunny.com. That'll show you where I'm going to be next. You can click the link and see me hosting maybe Live in a D or the TED Talk. Or catch some only in Detroit. You can follow all my social media. Also, they can go over to Tubi. I have a show called Only in My Hood. I'm the Black Bob Saget. So if you like some funny home videos you want to see, we have so many of the comedians, including Melanie Hearn that's been here on this show. So many of the comedians and just people from the area and all across the country, like Swifty McVeigh from D12. We have them on the couch sitting watching these videos, and I host that.
Amazing.
And then I have my first dramatic acting debut coming out this fall on Tubi as well with The Stranger in Our House Season 2. I'm playing a police captain. It's gonna be mind blowing. So they can go watch Season 1. I'm not in Season 1, but they can watch it to catch up for Season 2. And you know, you can catch me at the Comedy Store. I'm in development there in LA. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll be talking more about that in the extended interview. That's why you got to get on Patreon. You can find me at johanna.medranda, and where can we find you?
You can find me at chefrossflack on Instagram, or come to either of my restaurants, Syndicate and Smokehouse in Ferndale. I'm there all the time.
And again, don't forget, September 17th, Sam Talent at the Independent Comedy Club /Planet Ant for the Motor City Comedy Festival. We will be there. It's going to be so much fun. We may or may not do the pop-up, but we'll be there to have a good time, and I hope you join us. So,
Sam is hilarious.
He's so good. We
I
love
was
him
in
to
the
death.
NPR show with him.
Wearing a Sam Talent
Smoked it.
shirt. Yeah.
Smoked it.
Yeah, he's the best.
He is the best.
Shout out Sam Talent. Okay, we love you guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye.